Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here, and I'm bringing you Devil Hunter Idol, and I want you to upgrade your equipment. So if you're Devil Hunter Idol or perhaps Idol Gamer, then make sure you subscribe to the channel as I post as often as possible and bring you best tips and advice. And if you enjoy what you see, then hit that like button as well. Right then guys, so I definitely want you to keep upgrading your equipment from day one. And the reason behind it is that nothing that you have invested in the past will ever be wasted. So let's get straight to the point here. Obviously, when it comes to equipment, we only got 4 different equipment types in this very game. We do not have anything armor related. So we've got melee and a long range weapon, and this is obviously gonna be as per visuals on your character. You will be able to deal a range attacks as well as melee attacks. So you've got 2 different types of weapon that you actually wielding at the same time. And we also got a ring and necklace. Obviously, first things as well which stand out, you're gonna have a different grade starting from D, C, B, A, etc. At the same time, you're gonna have 4 different tiers of each of these items, and these will be represented by these stars. And basically what it means, as you see in here, I have actually managed to level up some of the exactly same items by different tiers to a certain level, and this example, obviously, as you see, some of them are on level 100. So if I flick into weapon here, this is where I have invested a little bit more into, and as you see, my strongest weapon currently is a double S, and this is a 2-star, and I've got them on sort of level 200, 300. So obviously when it comes to upgrading a gear, why you should do it in the first place. So on top of obviously boosting your primary attack, you need to always consider their own effects. So despite if you are using weapon or not, you will actually gain quite a lot of power, and you'll see how much your total power will start going up the moment you start upgrading lower tier weapon, that you can obviously benefit from. So in case with a melee weapon, as you see, we're gonna get extra attack as well as melee attack power and accuracy. When it comes to long range, you've got shooting power and evasion rate as well as attack. So you got 2 different types of weapon which will boost each other's attack, so it's definitely worth splitting it and upgrading between these 2 sections. Ring itself will actually boost your HP as a main primary option, and as well it will increase your skill power damage as well as additional HP and effect accuracy. And then finally, necklace will then HP regen yourself and actually boost your magic card power, and that will also provide you accuracy. So considering obviously you have 2 different types of weapon, you'll be using cards and skills, upgrading all of these pieces of equipment is definitely beneficial in the long term. And when it comes to upgrading, I definitely recommend that you should be going for sort of level 200, 300, obviously depending where you are. I'm sort of playing the game for a few days now, so obviously these levels will only go up, but boost it to a certain level that you can afford when it comes to weapon you are gearing, and everything else, if you can squeeze level 50, 100, 200, then by all means you need to do it. I managed to get a melee and long range weapon all the way to a B grades now on level 100, and obviously you will have a need of this crucial resource in order to do it, which is called Wedge of Awakening. So obviously, as you see, there will be a cost associated with upgrading the weapon or perhaps any different equipment, as well as your succession rate. So the higher you go, obviously we check out this level 300, as you see currently we already got 80% and we need 75 of this very currency. When it comes to enhancing stone, nothing to worry about really, we are going to grind it at all time, so therefore this wedge is something you want to look out for, and therefore try to spread it evenly between all these equipment types. So basically, you should definitely not regret if you have upgraded something in the past. You will benefit long term, but you should focus on your primary and the strongest tiers, and then everything else start upgrading evenly, and then you will see this massive boost to your overall power. So that will be it guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have, smash this like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I'll see you next time.